Welcome back to Gubuk Design, where architecture meets storytelling. Today, we explore a modern reinterpretation of a modest urban dwelling, a design that breathes new life into an old structure while weaving experiences through movement and mystery. Inspired by the poetics of circulation and spatial restraint found in Japanese architecture, this home is less about grand gestures and more about what unfolds gently, one threshold at a time. Nestled in a narrow plot of just over 450 square meters in a quiet, leafy street, the house began as a 1940s bungalow with little architectural significance. What it did have, however, was potential: an uninterrupted hallway, deep setback, and remnants of character at the front. Rather than demolish, the design honors its origins while pivoting toward a more contemplative, crafted future. The house is designed around the movement of the body and the eye. Horizontal and vertical circulation paths aren't merely ways to get from one space to another, they are experiences in themselves. The design teases out subtle tension between what is seen and what is hidden, borrowing from the spatial language of Katsura Imperial Villa in Kyoto, where every path is a framed moment. From the street, the house appears humble, retaining much of its original frontage with slight refinements. A muted timber door, low sheen render, and textural stone pavers guide the visitor in. Upon entry, the hallway no longer shoots directly to the garden. Instead, a translucent timber-slatted screen disrupts the axis, encouraging curiosity and redirection. Light is filtered, movement is slowed. The original footprint was largely maintained but reinvented through subtle reconfigurations. Walls were opened, thresholds shifted, and materiality reimagined. The front two rooms, once dark and disconnected, now serve as reading nooks and guest quarters, their walls thickened to contain storage and create a sense of depth and solidity. A key move in the layout is the glowing oak batten wall, backlit with warm LEDs and lined with translucent resin panels, that punctuates the hallway. This wall not only arrests direct views but introduces a sense of calm separation between front and rear zones. It acts as a glowing lantern in the heart of the home, a subtle reference to Japanese shoji screens. Beyond the glowing wall, the home opens laterally rather than linearly. The kitchen, dining, and living spaces are set at angles to each other, each partially framed by curved thresholds and ceiling shifts. These rooms are designed not to flow but to hover, to hold space for pause, interaction, and quiet observation. wall-height void slices vertically through the plan. Floating bridges above connect the children's bedrooms and study, while below, a sculptural staircase coils around a slender indoor tree. This vertical gesture draws the eye up, but only partially. Views are purposefully concealed, inviting exploration rather than declaration. Rather than large open skylights, the house utilizes narrow, high-placed slots that catch shifting light. The void ceiling is punctuated by slits that allow the sky to enter in glimpses. As the sun moves, so too do shadows and reflections, bringing movement to even the quietest corners of the home. Materials play a crucial role in grounding the design. Soft gray concrete, limed oak timber, textured plaster, and brushed steel create a palette that is simultaneously raw and refined. Surfaces are meant to be touched, to weather gently with time. There is no gloss, only honesty. Nothing screams for attention, everything invites quiet observation. The rear garden is not an expansive lawn but a curated courtyard framed by large pivoting glass doors and concrete benches. Rather than acting as an endpoint, the garden becomes a recurring visual motif throughout the home, reflected in mirrors, framed in doorways, glimpsed from above. Nature isn't presented, it's hinted at. Upstairs, children move along narrow walkways and peek over balustrades into the void below. Bedrooms and a shared study area line either side, with pocket windows offering slithers of sky or internal vistas. Circulation doubles as interaction. Bridges are places to pause, to wave, to shout from above. Passive design principles were embedded early in the process. The orientation maximizes morning sun and shields from harsh afternoon heat. Cross-ventilation is prioritized through operable windows and open voids. Solar panels and water recycling are integrated discreetly, aligning with the house's ethos of gentle innovation over flashy features. This house doesn't announce itself. It reveals itself, slowly, deliberately. The experience is one of movement and stillness, openness and concealment. It is a house made not just to be seen, but to be lived in, explored, and rediscovered over time. A home for those who appreciate subtleties, for whom the journey matters as much as the destination. What emerges is a dwelling that respects its past while creating a deeply personal, modern experience of home. At Gubuk Design, we celebrate architecture that speaks softly but profoundly, where every corner tells a story, and every step invites wonder. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more thoughtful design journeys.